automated system that's going to help you be able to promote the program. The problem I find with a lot of those systems is once they're put out there in mass production, they usually become very ineffective because people get immune to them. They start to see them all the time. They're like, well, I've seen that already. I'm not going to click on that. I know what that's about. So you start to see as you use your page, as the company gets more known and USN is getting very aggressive, it's getting very popular. You're going to start to see people that may not click on your page because they clicked on John, Sue, Larry. So what a funnel system does, welcome TJ, and Jeff, what a private funnel system does is it masks the opportunity with a nice picture, something that's intriguing, something that makes somebody get captured into it, pulled into it, hence the word capture page. And then it goes to a second page that gives them the information that may not be is easy available on the company site as it is on the system itself, and it's designed that way to be able to make people understand a little easier so they're not sitting there overwhelmed. Another problem we have in the industry. People get overwhelmed with information, and when they get overwhelmed with information, we all know what happens. They don't do anything. It's just natural. When you have too much information coming out of you, you're stuck. So here's the whole thing with these systems. There's called a hook, there's called an offer, and there's called an upsell. That's what these systems are based on, all these funnel systems. A hook catches your eye, hooks you in like you're fishing. The content itself is what you're going to get somebody interested in to make them follow up to the third step. And the third step is basically that page leads us into a sign-up page, and that sign-up page is the company's page. So if any of you have purchased a page and haven't gone through the funnel system, please take the time, put your email in there. Click it on, it'll take you to the content side of the page. Then it'll take you to the offer itself, which is the United Success Network, and you'll see exactly how it works for somebody. And once you catch somebody in these systems, here's the beautiful thing. Once somebody goes through phase 1 or phase 2 or phase 3, and they don't complete the system, they're now put into what's called an autoresponder. And that autoresponder starts to do the telling and selling for you on a daily basis. Now, with all email campaigns, they're not overnight successes. And as people start to get more involved in this industry, they start to see that their email box starts to get more filled up by different type of marketers. We may want to find out about, I don't know, Facebook advertising. We may want to find out about email advertising. And when we do that, we're actually giving out information to another party that is probably or most likely going to use that and sell it or put it into different systems. So when you start seeing all these new people popping up in your email box, that's what's happened to you. Your name has been put out there, and people in the same industry, people with the same likes that want to sell products or introduce themselves are going to purchase those email lists, and then you're going to start to see your email box rapidly getting new exposure, new people coming in, and sometimes it becomes overwhelming for people. So my point, I say that to say this. Email marketing is still king. I don't care what anyone says to you. I don't care what anyone tells you about email marketing. They're going to tell you it's dying because people have phones, people are going to paid advertisement. Email marketing is still king out there. There's a couple of things that you got to learn. You got to learn copywriting, which is very difficult. It's a profession in itself. So that email series that's been put in there is put in there for a reason. It's put in there to communicate on your behalf and send people through the system in its own way. And it may take 8, 9, 10, 20 exposures before that one person that keeps getting that email decides to take action. They might click it on, get halfway through it, depending if they're on a phone, depending on if they're sitting in the comfort of their home, being very studious about the email or very interested. But, you know, if they're on the go and run, and we all know about these guys here, they live with people, so people are basically running as they're going. And you get them when you're driving in your car, you get these little bings in your phone and saying you got an email, you got a text message, and sometimes you can look at them, other times you're going to have to, yeah, I know, Charles. Sometimes you can look at them, sometimes you have to take your time and put it aside. So we've been doing some different type of marketing. And the marketing we've been doing does need a funnel page. They won't take a company page because it's not effective. As I said, the reason being, but we've been doing a lot of different types of marketing. And we've been watching the results come in, and we're starting to learn a lot of good things, and we're starting to see good results on what we're doing. And the first part of that result is, honestly, you're going to need some type of funnel page. Now, you can build it yourself. You can have somebody build it. We have a funnel page system we've been using. It's been working very well. It's been tested. It's been opting in. People have been opting in. They've been walking right through the picture part of the funnel to the offer itself or the information, and then right into USN, and we're finding them popping up in our back office to the money line and emails coming in. And I got to be honest with you, you guys know I love doing phones, and I'm always aggressive on the phones, but actually, it's made me irrelevant in taking care of calling people. It's doing itself. Now, I do follow-up calls when they come in the back office so that I can help them, guide them. Some people get a little confused. We've seen that happen with some of the members on the panel. But it's very minimal that you have to exert yourself. So if you're looking for an automated, easier way to get things done, we definitely found the cure. Now, is it perfect? Nothing is perfect. Nothing is absolutely perfect. But as we're going on, as we're playing, tweaking, testing things, we got tracking mechanisms. We can tell where it's coming from, who's sending it, when they hit. And all of this stuff is new to me. I thank Gerald for it, and we're going to have him on in a minute or so, but I thank you for coming on and helping us out with the automation of the whole process. But starting to see things that we can really get a grip on, where we're the most powerful, effective, and how we can build together as a unit and really start to pick this thing up aggressively. Because listen, here's the trick with United Success Network, and this is something if we all understand, it would be a no-brainer. Anything that I absolutely do benefits you. Anything that you do benefits me. So we're in it together to win it. And here's how it simply works. I could be placing people in off my own link. I can go and say, okay, you know what? I want to do advertisement under Sunny Money's link. That's my personal link. And you can say, well, you're advertising under your link, Steve. Yes, I am. But those people cannot land on my board. Why can't they land on my board? It's filled. They might be able to land onto one of my underscore boards or one of my underscore RE boards, but most likely they are going to go, well, not even most likely, we're seeing it as we're working, they're going to go under each and every one of you from left to right. So we finally figured out the big maze. And the big maze is simply this: how do we support each other? How does somebody that can bring in 150 people help someone that can bring in none or one or two or three? And this is the way the system is built. So within USN, United Success Network, they have built the perfect storm. And I'll explain that to you. That system is automated to build from left to right. So if you take a visual in your mind and you understand the matrix is simply one on top, two underneath that one, four underneath that two, and 8 underneath that 4. That is our matrix that we work on. It's called a 1 by 3. 1 on top, 2 underneath that 1, 4 underneath those 2, and 8 underneath those 4. The system fills left to right. Now, let's say you were able to invite 14 people in tomorrow under your link. It would fill from left to right the 2 row, the 4, and the 8. But let's say you can't do that. But somebody above has done that and they're filled. Well, they have no more room, so the next available position from left to right may be 1, 2 levels down, 3 levels down, 4 levels down, 10 levels down. It doesn't matter. The system seeks it out. And I showed you guys a picture of what we had built, and we built over 500. Realistically, I think I'm even minimizing that number. I just don't want to go out and say we're building a lot more than that. Michael, Stella, welcome. I don't want to say but I've seen, when we went through the numbers were somewhere in the 500 to 600 people that are in our own team organization, not in United Success Network. That's more probably 3,000 to 5,000. I don't know. But I do know that the chunk that we put in is about 500 to 600. So here's the problem with that chunk. There's some holes in this. And so if you were looking at a pyramid, everybody's worried about this analogy of pyramid. But if you were looking at a pyramid, What you would be looking at, well, what we're building right now is a pyramid with a couple of stones missing here, there, and everywhere. And all we're trying to do with this system that has been built for us is advertise in a way where the systems are going to identify those holes. It's going to place those people in, covering those holes up. And we're going to have a perfect looking pyramid when it's all done. There will be no blocks out of it. And that's what we've been pushing this whole automation for, is to be able to have from the top coming down, filling in left to right, filling in left to right, filling in left to right, row by row. Now, remember, rows go down 2, 4, 8, 16, 24, 32. The lower they go down, the wider they get. Now, I know we work off the 1 by 3 structure, which is U, 2, 4, 8, but it goes down deeper than that. So we got a big plateau down there that we're filling in and we're working with very well. And you're going to start to see results as we all come together and we're all marketing together. I mean, you got people on this panel right now that have filled boards. Bob has filled board. TJ filled board. Charles filled board. They can't put anybody else on that board, so they got to give people away. Now you say, well, Steve, how does that pay up to me? Well, right away it doesn't. That person being placed in that open hole may not pay up to you. It may pay up to the person who's 2 levels above. But eventually, that person's going to come and follow you on your $100 donation platform, your $250 donation platform, your $500 donation platform, your $1,000 donation platform. So like any business, you're not building this for $400. What I mean by that is 50 times 8. You're not building it for that. If you're building it for that, you're short selling yourself. You truly are, because that's not great money. I mean, listen, if you can do 400 in a week, it's a help to a lot of families. Trust me. It helped me too. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you, but it's not what we're here for. We're here for that 2,500. We're here for that 6,950. That's money that can change your life. That's money that you can start to apply to paying off your mortgage, paying off your car payment, stopping working at JOB, and start living your life the way you choose to. So please don't look at the front end. Look at the deep end of this whole thing and see what's happening. We got organizations, churches. I got some pastors that I got to go and fire up again. They have kind of fell off the way over the holiday. As I said to you, a lot of you haven't seen me calling you up and fogging you and pushing you because honestly, I find it to be effective of time anymore. So I've been moving more to an automation platform now. It's not to say that you don't hear from me. I love to hear from me, not on a daily basis, but you do hear from me. But I'm trying to make it where it's duplicatable. It's duplicatable. I don't know how many of you want to get on the phone every day and start calling your downline members and trying to make them go to work. I don't think that's a beautiful thing to do, and I don't think any of you want to do that, and that's okay. But automation can either replace them or motivate them. And either way, that's a good thing because listen, that old saying I still live by, if you can't change your people, change your people because you can die trying. You can truly die trying. So you got a couple of different ways to go. And we're going to explain a little more.
Sir?
Yes, Michael?
Yeah, what are you really talking about? You lost me in the interpretation there.
Where did you get lost, Michael?
The whole business thing you're talking about, you know.
I don't know what time you got on the call. When did you come on the call, Michael? What did you hear me say?
I came in late.
Okay. What was the first thing you heard me say so I can cover what you missed, buddy?
For the last 5 minutes, I've been here for 5 minutes.
Okay. The structure that we're talking about is automation, Michael. We're trying to move it to an easier platform for people that don't want to go to their friends and family. They don't want to do calls out to people. So we're trying to move it to a more automated platform where the system works for us instead of us working.
Are you talking about auto marketing and stuff like that?
Absolutely, sir. Automation, complete automation.
I'm 28.
Does that have to do with anything with Belinda's?
With who? I'm sorry.
Belinda's.
What's that?
That's the marketing copy I'm out there trying to sell and stuff like that.
No.
Are you a mentor of fair action business?
Are we, I'm sorry, Mike, you coming in low. A mentor of Fair Action Business?
I said, are you a mentor of firm action business?
I wouldn't call myself a mentor. I'm just like you. I'm in the industry to help people build and give them the right knowledge to get built. But go ahead with your question.
Yeah, the question I got is who are you? I don't know you, and there's a lot of people out there that just want to string me along. I've been into different things, you know.
Okay.
And you know, I'm gonna have to deny what you're talking about, you know, because
Okay.
I got my own system. It's marketing, and it's the best marketed coffee out there.
Fantastic.
People don't want to go along with that. You need your health before you need to get into any kind of business.
Michael, can you do me a favor?
Yes.
Can you go to zoom.us and register? And then you can go and take your link and you can promote it and get people on your call. And you can explain everything to them. And if you send me the link, I might jump on. But this is my call.
Yeah, I understand. I was invited into your call.
Okay. Are you in USN? Are you in United Success Network?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
Well,
this is basically, Michael, maybe I can help you. This is a team call for United Success Network, and it's a project we've been working on. So
yeah.
I thank you for your help and your support, but honestly, if you're not in United Success Network, how can we help you?
Well, I just, you know, you're confusing me, and there's a lot of mentors.
Of course I'm confusing you. You have no idea of the system, so you would be confused. That would be like, you know, me getting on.
No, it has nothing to do with it. And I'm not going to argue with you, so good day.
I'm not arguing with you, sir. I'm just trying to find out how I can help you. Okay, thank you, Michael. Okay. Anyway, guys, as I was saying, instead of going in and going after friends and family, we'll go into automation, as Michael just brought up, and thank you for that.
Hey, Steve, I'm here.
Thank you, Gerald. Welcome. Anyway, guys, we're going to go into automation, and we're going to start to do the things that are working effectively for us. So with that being said, Joe, if you want to come on in, I've just covered a couple of things on the automation, what we've been doing, how it's been working, and
yeah, sure. I've been listening.
Everybody. Okay, I know you have. I see you now.
All right, hey everybody. Appreciate you, Steve.
I love you, brother.
Yeah, you too, man. And guys, just so you guys understand what just happened with Michael, I was gonna intervene, but I didn't. What he is he got introduced to the call. He's not a member, so he's completely he thinks it's a sales pitch. And he's not, just doesn't understand that this is actually for the team, building a team, helping the team grow. So he just is not uninformed. I don't think he meant to be rude or anything, but that's just how it was. He's just uneducated on what we do and what we stand for. That's all. So hang on one sec, guys. I'm going to make sure we get no interruptions here.
I don't think anybody was offended by that, Joe. I really don't, but that's okay. Michael was okay. Okay, Joe will be right back on. He's probably getting himself set up. So tonight we're going to discuss some of the things that we've been doing. Alva, welcome, buddy. I didn't see you just now. You popped on. How you doing, buddy? Tonight we'll cover some of the things you want to do to start to really kick this thing in and get the results that we're all looking for. Because listen, we got to work as a team. The more together we become and working as this team, the more effective we will be. And it'll be helping everyone. And we got people on this call right now that are on other teams besides ours, and we help them too, because this is one structure. It doesn't really matter who's above us, who's below us. We're going to get support from above, and we're going to get support from below, because we have something called re-entry. And when you re-enter in, meaning you filled your board, you come back in, you're going to go to somebody's weakest board, and that may not be somebody on our team. It may be a different team. I've paid up to people I don't know. Charles has paid up to people he doesn't know, because we're re-entering under different boards, helping different people. And the same is going to come for you. There's going to be people coming on your board that you may not recognize. You may call me up and say, Steve, do you know this John Bonds? And I'll be like, no, I don't. If you got a number, we'll give them a call and we'll introduce ourselves. And that's fair game, because we're all working together for the same success. But everything's going well, and we'll do good on that. So Joe, I don't know if you're there right now. You can hear me. You want to come on out? Okay, I'm going to cover it from here. So what we've been doing, guys, is we've been working with a company called Udemy.com, and that company has allowed us to start to do some advertising within it that's been pretty effective. Not only has it been effective for signups, it's also been effective for getting people into our emailing system. And here's the important thing. Emailing systems are built for the future, meaning that the more people you have on the list, the more comfortable you're going to be with any opportunity that you are offering out to people. When you can go out and you can successfully have 10,000, 20,000, these are not bad numbers. These are very fair numbers in a year's time of people that are on your email list. These can successfully go out and you can open up anything you want. Having that power, hold on, guys. Yes, Joe.
Hey, Steve, my brother is in the hospital from a seizure. He's in a seizure. I'm going to stop it now.
I'm sorry, buddy. I'll cover it.
Yeah, cover it. I said that you didn't link in, but it's in the thing. Tell everybody I apologize. It's always something crazy, but I promise I'll make it up to him.
Okay, be careful in my prayers, buddy.
Thank you. The link is in, the link to Udemy for them to affiliate with us.
Yeah.
In the chat.
Okay, I got it. I see it.
In the Zoom chat. Thanks, brother.
Okay, talk to you in a little bit. Hey guys, I'm sorry. That was just Joe. His brother had a seizure, so he's rushing out to the hospital. Listen, you know, things happen in this world, and it happens in families. We all know that. It catches us off guard, but prayers to his brother. Prayers to Joe and his family so that they can get through this day and be blessed with a new one tomorrow. But anyway, as I was saying to you guys, the game goes on. And we've been using something called Udemy.com. Now, if you look down at the bottom of your screen, you're going to see a little chat box. It says chat at the bottom panel. If you look down, you'll see it somewhere that say mute video, invite, participant, share chat. You click on chat, you're going to see a Udemy link. This Udemy link is going to be able to hook you up with some of the people that we've been using that have been very effective. Here's the problem with traffic. There's real traffic and there's fake traffic, meaning some suppliers of traffic will go out there and they'll say, they'll put out a capture page like some of you have, or any kind of capture page, and say, do you want free dental work? Do you want free eyeglasses? Do you want free solar quotes? And people will put in their names and their addresses, and then they will turn around and they will sell those names and addresses to you. When these people really have no intention of coming into a network marketing company, a biz opportunity, multi-level, whatever it may be, a crowdfunding platform, they've never been properly introduced to it. So when they start getting that advertisement, they're like, what is this? Why are they advertising this to me? I have no idea why this company is even sending me information. So you have to be careful with the people that you're purchasing information from, because they have to have buyer-ready lists, meaning buyers in the biz opportunity space. So we've been able to sort them out through a couple of different methods that we use. Number one, by how many sales they have, what are their ratings within the Udemy community, how long have they been in there, through personal conversations and business relationships, and then of course through trial and error. And that's been exciting in its own way, because we've known who not to use and who to use. Right now, we tested a new guy last night. The test is okay. We're coming back with email signups, but we're not coming back with signups. So now we know to put him in the left column, and we stick with our performers that have been performing steadily each and every time we put out there. And listen, if I can show you a way where you take $50 in advertisement and you put it out there and it brings you back $150, and you don't have to worry about that, then it's a no-brainer. And that's what we've been seeing with a couple of people. We've been putting in ads, and they've been doubling or tripling the income coming back. So is that great? No. But at least you're not losing anything, so you're always using the house's money to go and play with. And that's what we're trying to get everybody to get comfortable with, is that we got a win-win situation right now. We're getting free advertising, and we're taking $1 and turning it into $2 or $3. And that's good anywhere that you go. And the higher you want to go up, one moment, Charles. the higher you want to go up in that, the easier it is for you to start to build that momentum. And that's what we've been working on. Miss Stella, do you have a question? We can open up for questions. Do you have a question, Miss Stella? Just unmute. If anybody has a question, you can unmute.
Okay. Can you hear me?
I can hear you clearly.
Okay, great. Do I have a question? No, but I do want to make a comment, however. I think I'm very excited, as you know, about getting the system going. I think this is the answer to why people stop working a program that's a fabulous program. They get overwhelmed. With this, it's really more or less set it and forget it. I'm not saying you want to be completely hands off, but you can cherry pick who you want to talk to. You're not, tied to the phone. And I know these programs, once the momentum starts to build, they go crazy.
It's all in the leverage of everything, and thank you for that. The problem we all run into is we might be hitting on our friends and families, and we've talked about this with mindset. This is why mindset is so important. Mindset goes right along with business. It's the first pillar for you to build a successful business. Number one, can you take the negativity that might come at you? I mean, people look at you and say, you're working from home. Don't do that. We live with it in our own homes. We deal with it on a daily basis, whether it's from our spouse, our children, our family, our friends. And we have a limited resource of people to go after. And when we extinguish that, so to speak, when we run through it, we start to get negative because 9 out of 10 people said no. And it's like, well, this ain't going to work. So the first thing you got to really get yourself together with is your mindset. What is your dream? If you have a dream, nobody can stop that dream. So that's the important mindset. The second thing with mindset is to know that the vision, the picture, what it is that you're trying to accomplish. Is it possible? Do you believe it's possible? That's more important than anything. Do you believe you can make 10,000 a month, 100,000 a month, 200,000? If you don't believe it, there's your first weak structure, because then you don't see it. But if you can believe it, and I know it happens because I've been there, I've seen it happen. It happens very quickly, doing the right actions on a daily basis. But what Ms. Stella brought up, and thank you for this, is the system actually stops you from making the wrong decisions or the wrong actions on a daily basis, because the system works 24/7, 365, and it works perfectly the way it designs. It never gets up in a bad mood. It never has an interruption in it. Like Michael, with all due respect, it doesn't face that because it has no emotions. It just does what it's told to do, and it does it effectively. So with her saying that, yes, a system is what builds all companies. If you look at any company that had major success, you're going to look at a system behind it. Yes, people are needed to operate that system, but the system itself is what propelled the people. So I had Joe on to go over some websites and then some different designs and stuff that we're going on to. We're probably going to have to make a Wednesday night call to catch up with that, because I am not a programmer. And I want to speak on the programming's terms because truly I know about as much of it as you do. I'm just starting to learn some of the inside mechanisms of tracking, copywriting, which I've been working on for my own self, for my own emails, and I'm helping with emails, and that's a little different. So we will get him on. But what I would like you to have, how do we get our personalized links for the following? You have your person. Who wrote that? Missy? Oh, Missy. Okay. I don't think you have a personalized funnel, Missy. That is, whose is that? That may be mine. Let me click it on and see what takes me to Missy. That may be mine. We can set you up with one. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Hold on, guys. Let me do this. Hold on. Thank you, Missy. This is important. Let's do this, guys. Okay. What Missy said was, how do I get a personalized link? This is what she was talking about. Joe Allen. Hold on, guys. How do you make out, buddy?
Hey, buddy, they don't want me going. So they don't want me going right now with everything going on.
Okay.
I'm going to hop back on the call. Give me 2 minutes. I'll be back on. I got to get this off my mind. So let me focus on the business side right now. Give me just a second. I'm going to pop my Mac open, hop on the call, and get on. So I'll be there in about 2 minutes.
Okay, take your time. We're running through the funnel system anyway. Take your time, buddy.
All right, I'll be there just a moment.
Okay.
Thanks, brother.
You got it, man. God bless. I'm glad everything's all right.
All right, brother.
Okay, guys. Joe is going to come back on. His family would rather him stay home, and I'll tell you why. Joe's having some medical issues too, and for a man his age, they're very important for him. He's got some heart problems, but he's been working through everything, and I'm really proud. But anyway, can you guys see my screen? Okay. We just upgraded this one funnel. Some of you have different funnel pages, different pictures. Rini, I think this is one that you might be having right now. This may be a funnel system you're running on, but this is my wife's email. So this is what people get to see. Instead of seeing Friends United Networking, they get to see this. Discover how you could flip a measly $50 into $15,200 over and over again. This is called a hook. When I said a hook, this is a hook. Wow, how can I turn 15 to 15.2? Put your information in. When they do that, we now captured that Lena West is in my autoresponder. Now this one pops up almost done, not a robot, so we don't get fake traffic, meaning robot traffic. There's apps out there that go out and just put their names and stuff, and it's all fake traffic. We don't want that. Now it's got to pop up. Okay, give it time to pop up. I just got so many tabs open, you can see up top. Okay, this is the second page of the funnel system. This is going to do the telling and selling for you. As you can start to see, it starts to explain. Here's what you've been waiting for. An incredible, simple, and popular platform that allows you to receive as much money as you want. Introducing, there's your logo. Then it goes down to discover our team-supported crowdfunding platform that generates $50 to $15.2 over and over again. It goes into receiving donations. Now we have 4 of these set up on this page. I'm going to show them to you. You can take a look at this page anytime you want. There's a 4-minute video that Charles Morton has done for us. So we got a company-based video right here. Here's your Flip 50 video. Once again, another click on button. So as they're going down, they have access. A little more information, another click on button, so they have access. I'm going to show you the click on button. And then it gives them how they get paid in this company. So if any of you are not sure about how this system works, this is your donation platforms, what it earns you, what you're paying back into the company to come up with that 15.2. It gives them an understanding of everything going over. Then it comes back again to donations you can click on. And then, as I asked all you guys for, is testimonials. If you want to do a 2-minute testimonial, a 10-second testimonial, they're really important because they show people social proof, and you get a lot less problems. But here's when you click on start receiving donations. You're all going to be familiar with this page. This takes us right back into the United Success Network's back office. So here is your sign up page. So when somebody clicks on and goes to that, they're going to get my name, or who's ever sending this to them, they'll see your name there. And then they're going to click on next. It's going to tell them, are you ready to donate in the next 24 hours? When they click on OK, here's their application or their registration, which you all filled out to come into the company. So we've taken away all of that company and we put in a system that does the telling and selling for us. Now, let's say they got to here and they said, you know what? I'm still not sure. I'm going to back out of this thing. I don't want to be part of this thing. I'm going to back out. They're now in the AWeber autoresponder system, and that system is going to start communicating with them, asking them why they haven't done the process of completely going through. So that's automation at its finest, and that's why I want to get to each and every one of you. And to answer your question, Missy, we've been building funnels for the last week for team members. And if you want to reach out to me, I will take care of that for you. I don't know if you have a phone number or anything. I'm going to put a phone number in here if you need help with this. And if anybody else has a question, I'll put a phone number in that box for you. You can reach out to me. I can get you help with that, where we do personalize it. In other words, here you go. I don't know if you guys can still see it. Am I still sharing? Am I still sharing, guys? Let's see. No. Okay, hold on. You see,
Oh,
here's,
here's,
I got you now. I'm sharing now, Charles. I just saw it. Here's something that you understand when I show you this. What's going here? Okay, these are all different links, Misty. What can I click on? I'll pick Glad Monies. I clicked on his link. His is called $50 to Freedom. He's got the same type, different background in the capture page with the same hook. If I put in Lena West again, I'm going to go into his system now. He's going to get a notification that I just took a look at his capture page system. And it's going to take me through the same middle page. Nothing changes, guys. Everything stays the same. The system does not deviate. The system is perfect. It works by itself. But then when I click on Receive Donations, we're going to go back to USN's registration page, but notice the sponsor's name now. It's not Sunny Money anymore. It's Glad Money. So it's completely changed up. Now when this person signs up, they're signing under Glad Money Gladstone. You can do it to any one of them. You can grab another one. We'll go down to Alva. Just pick them randomly. I will come up with another picture on the system. Okay, that's Alva's page. Now, if I do that to Alva's page, Alva's getting a notification that Lena West just checked out his page. It's going to come once again back to the same thing. When we go to any one of these clickable links down here, it's going to take us back to USN, but this time you're going to notice the sponsor has changed up to Alva, not Glad Money, Live the Dream, which is Alva. And his name will pop up in a second. As soon as they find it, there's Alva's name. And what it's doing is it's checking. Now, this system does not fail. It cannot fail. The only way it can fail is if this username is not correct. But if you're sending out the right link, like he had a different link. What was his link on it? His link was, I gotta go back in here. His link was Live the Dream, .victory for you now. The reason they're all saying .victory for you now is because they're all running off of our system. So our system domain is victoryforyou.com. But you'll see they all change. Big Bob, Stellar, Winwood, TJ, T. Martin. Let's see what we got. We got all of them. Sean we got to get Sean's video uploaded. He did a testimonial today. So we'll be working on a couple of things as we go along. And we're going to be changing up some of the stuff on this page too. Here's a different background. There's a nice background of the home behind it with the same thing happening, the same hook doing the same exact thing. It never changes. The only thing that's happening right now is these people are all getting information from Lena West. So it's going to feed into their autoresponder, and it's going to set off a series of messages coming back out. Hey, Lena, what's happening? I see you visit our site. Why didn't you follow through? And that's how that's going to work. That's how that is going to work for her. So it's constantly, day after day, keep reaching out and saying, Lena, I hope everything's okay. We just wanted to give you some more information, and it's doing the telling and selling for you. So that's how that's working. Let me click on some of these sites. So
Okay, I'm back, Steve. Sorry about that.
that's okay, Joe. How you guys doing? You all right? Your family okay?
Yeah, he's in the hospital due to my heart condition. They don't want me driving an hour away right now, so I've got family there with him. So if anything gets even a little more serious, they'll call me, and I'll have them drive me out there tonight. But I can drive, but at night, since that's when the bulk of my issues happen with the passing out and that stuff happening, it's better for me to have someone drive me at night. If it was in the day, I'd drive myself, but. So,
Okay.
but I'm okay.
Prayers are with you, brother. I'll tell you what. What's your brother's name?
Kenny.
Kenny. Let's take a moment, guys, and just say a prayer for Kenny and Gerald and their family. Amen. Thank you all.
I appreciate that. Amen, guys. We're gonna get right to it, guys. I sincerely apologize.
Don't.
Better Uber. Stella, great idea. Great idea. So, guys, I don't know where Steve left off, and I sincerely apologize for the ups and downs here. We're gonna get right to the chase, okay? First of all, before we talk about anything other than traffic, like funnels and stuff, let's talk about traffic, okay? let's talk about driving traffic and what it takes. I'm going to share a couple things with you guys. And if you go into the chat box in Zoom, right? I don't know if Steve shared it. There's a link. Don't worry. This is not a link to buy anything. This is a link for where you're going to get your traffic when you buy traffic, but it's free to sign up. So in our chat group in Zoom, if there's an orange little blinking thing, you'll see a link there. Sign up there for Udemy. This is where we buy our traffic, guys. Now, I want to show you something. I'm going to show you guys something. I wasn't going to show it, but I decided, you know what? This is the Udemy team, and that's all that matters. Or this is USN team. That's all that matters, okay? So let me share my screen, and let's go through this. All right, guys, if you can see my screen, this is my Aweber account. Actually, this is, I apologize, my Aweber account. This is Steve Charles. This is their Aweber account, okay? So here's the thing. If we can get anything to load here. You're signing up through us in Udemy, which anybody that joins your team, make sure they sign up through you in Udemy, and you'll see why. It'll get you promotions and discounts and stuff when you're buying traffic. So this says we had 52 opt-ins today. We had 25 yesterday. We had 1 unsubscriber today. So if you look, this is our list here. This is our main list, USN Millionaires. 33 people came into the system today. Now, you're wondering how much money did we spend to get 33 people to come in today? It varies. But if you're going to buy traffic, this is a place to buy it, okay? Udemy. This is my profile with Udemy. The way Udemy works, okay? So, again, that link that I sent you guys, you can just sign up for Udemy there, and then you can actually get an account to buy traffic. And I'm going to show you how to navigate through here. Now, this is called solo ad traffic. If you guys remember, when I did this little thing with you guys, let me go to it. Right, we did this whole little breakdown thing. If you guys remember, whoops, let's go get out of brainstorming. Let's sign into my other account. When we went in here and we did the brainstorming about USN, right, and the offer, I believe it was this one here. We'll do that later today. Yeah, okay, we did this one. And we talked about traffic, right, which is right here. And then we talked about this fella, solo ads. This is very powerful. That's what Udemy is. Udemy is solo ad traffic. So solo ad traffic is when someone builds a list like this, right? They build a Weber list and they have, let's say, 20, 30, 40, 50,000 people on their Aweber. And that's a small list compared to some of the big guys, right? And they will run your offer to that traffic if they know that traffic is looking for what you have. So the only thing that they do is build lists just to promote your offers to them. So they charge you per click. Okay, they charge you per click that they send your link. And that's how they make their money. So we're going to go through a couple of these so you can get an example of what it means. So we're going to go right here to where it says solo deals. Solo deals. So when you create your Udemy account, you'll see you might not have all this. We pay $19 a month for this to get premium stuff, right? So right now, if you were to sign up, you probably have my solos, messages, and settings. That's probably all you would see. And then you see all this up here. Right? So you're going to go to solo deals, no matter what type of account you have. You're going to click on solo deals. And you're going to find people selling you solos. Now you're going to see 40 cents, 40 cents, 40 cents, 49 cents, in some cases 50 cents. That's per click. That means when they run your link for traffic, every single time someone clicks on it, it costs you 40 cents. So you're going to pay all that up front. So you're going to place an order. And I'm going to show you how all this works in just a moment. We're just going to go to a random person. But the first thing you look for from a vendor, okay, one of the biggest things you look for is, are they actually getting you sales? Now, I'm teaching you guys how to do this so you know how to go and fish yourselves. Understanding that solo ad traffic isn't I'm going to buy traffic one time. I'm going to buy 100 clicks. I'm going to spend $40 because it's 40 cents a click. I'm going to buy 100 clicks, right? That's the minimum you really want to stick with to really see a converting offer. Now, by the way, let's just point this out, guys. We're getting these kind of opt-ins. Here's the killer part. You remember that funnel that I built for everybody that paid for a funnel, okay, when they start running traffic, they're going to see opt-ins like this. We're going to cover email marketing because email follow-up is so important. Like that's a very big part of your job. But when you automate the business, you don't have to sit on the phone and sit on the phone and sit on the phone. Not until the very end. Your business should be about 85 to 90% automation, 10% person to person. And even that 10%, if you hire a VA, you cover that. But that's later on. The point is 85 to 90% of your business should be automated. I don't care what you're selling, socks, hair gel, eyelash covers. I don't care because it's all about driving traffic. Solo ad traffic works for any business if you have the right solo ad vendor. That is the key. Who's my solo ad vendor? What niche do they service? Niche meaning what we talked about here. Okay, your offer is your niche, right? E-com, digital products, affiliate marketing, CPA, MLM, network marketing, coaching services, mentoring services, whatever your niche is, health and wellness, whatever your sub niche is. Okay, that's so important because you need to know where you're getting your traffic from. So the offer needs to be put in front of traffic. Right now, solo ad traffic is not only is it the cheapest route to go in the beginning, it's also highly targeted, especially for crowdfunding, affiliate marketing, MLM, network marketing, any opportunity that allows you to receive money and someone, now notice what I said, they receive or make or generate or produce. But for us, it's receive, right? Money in any way, shape, or form, solo ads is extremely powerful, guys. You're going to take them from the solo ad, wherever that traffic is, right to your funnel or your sweep space. Now, the bad thing about solo ads, and this isn't bad except unless you don't know how to do it, is you need to have a funnel. I said this 1,000 times, and I know a lot of people don't know what this means. I've said this to so many people. Over the last year, I've probably said the word funnel 1,000 times. No joke. And not to you guys, to everybody because they don't understand what a sales funnel is. It's, hey, Bob, do you want to learn how to do this? And if you do, I need this from you, which is normally an email, a name, or a phone number. So, hey, Bob, you want to learn how to do this? Opt in, and I'm going to teach you this. I'm going to show you what could help you do this, right? So that's your sales page with USN that Steve was just showing you. That's the part that explains how that's possible. Okay, so you want to discover how it's possible. In order for you to discover how it's possible, I need your email address so I can send you information on a daily basis about this thing that's possible in case you don't take action right now. See what I mean? So therefore, it's automating it. Now, yeah, writing an email might take you a minute or two, but let me explain something to you guys. Pretty soon, we're going to be offering a very high quality email series. I'm talking in the next 30 days, it's going to be on fire. Okay, you guys will have access to that email series. I'm wondering if it's going to be 30 days or not. I'm really trying to put my head around it because it takes work. Okay, but luckily I'm a nerd and I like this stuff, right? And I got Steve kind of looking at the way he wants it to be. I'm just kind of on the outside doing the work. So, it's highly important that you guys take advantage of these things because if you want to build this business, Steve, chime in quickly. Would you tell me? Would you tell me how many people have we had running this traffic just testing? Okay, guys, I'm talking testing. We haven't even built the real funnel yet. The funnel that we have, this funnel here, guys, is not even the main funnel. That's what a lot of you don't understand. So for those of you who already have a funnel, when I build my premium funnel, you're going to have an option if you want it to upgrade to the premium funnel. And it's way more powerful than this funnel. But we're going to go to one of the members here, Robert Henderson, right? Let's go to Robert Henderson's funnel. He wanted the same image. I believe he asked Renee if that was okay. She said, yeah. Listen, Steve, chime in quickly on this funnel. What was our rate to signups on our funnel for just the last week? How many people?
52% of 100 are coming in.
52% of 100 people are coming in as far as AWeber, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and then out of that 52% of coming in AWeber, how many people have you spoken to?
Probably about 15.
15 prospects, guys. 15. Now, Steve's a phone guy. Remember that. Steve's a phone guy. Drop that number down to 10. So here's the deal. Are you telling me that 50% of the people that we sent to this funnel opted in? Out of 100%, 50% of those opted in. That's the first thing. The second thing, and guys, our funnel, your background page will be whatever you want it to be. The point is, the background is what is the pattern interrupt. The background is just it's the layout, it's the look, it's the feel, it's to give them that sense of freedom. But this color scheme and the boldness is a pattern interrupt. You throw off their senses. Okay. The whole point is to speak to them in that funnel. And that's what we're doing, especially with solo ads. So we've had 20% of the people overall of all of our traffic were just about 20% were phone worthy. Okay. That means wanting more information on how do I get started. That's huge, guys. You're not out here chasing people. They're coming to you. All you have to do is go in and relay information. What did I say? 85-90% automation. This is the power of automation. So instead of you having I got to chase Bob and Randy and Sarah and Tiffany and Michelle, there's no need for that because the traffic comes to you. You just have to put the link out there, get the right traffic source, have the right funnel setup, watch the traffic come in, have a follow-up email series. All this is automated, guys, except for you placing orders. That's all you're doing. Place the order, buy the traffic, have your funnel made or make a funnel yourself. Do not use a corporate funnel. Plus, most solo ad vendors won't let you use that because they're going to tell you it's not going to convert with my company. And here's the thing. If a solo ad vendor says to you, hey, listen, Steve, your capture page sucks. Now they're not going to say it like that. They're going to say, do you have another page or would you want me to create something for you? Now, they're probably going to charge you to create it. But they know their traffic. These guys make money selling traffic. And the only reason they keep making money selling traffic is because what? Their traffic works. Their traffic actually works. They know who and what type of systems they go for. Let me give you an example. Let's click on this fella, okay, with the mean looking fella for just a second.
Joe, just to jump in, when I said I made those calls, let me be specific. Those calls were to give people my Cash App, my PayPal, or whatever payment processor I was using at that time. So they already understood the process. They just wanted to talk to a human. That's why.
There you go.
Calls, but they were 2-minute calls. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
Well, no, and that's powerful because guys, listen, it's about automation. You didn't get involved in USN to put money in there and sit there and hope and wish with your fingers crossed. You didn't. That's not why you got in the business. You got in there because you needed something. You wanted to gain something. You wanted to benefit. So build it. It's like this, okay? I've been in this industry a long time. A lot of people that I deal with, especially when it comes to an online opportunity of any kind, crowdfunding, MLM, network marketing, affiliate marketing, I don't care what it is, what you're selling. And they do this where they sign up, they're ready to go, they get excited, and nothing happens. And they're like, hey, Gerald, I got in and nothing happened. And I'm thinking, well, okay, listen here, okay, Steve, here's the deal. Sorry to pick on you, Steve. Here's the deal. What have you done? Oh, well, I put it on Facebook. Okay. Well, what was the response? Oh, nobody responded. Well, it's been a month. How many times did you put it on Facebook? Oh, just that one time. What did you send them to? Oh, directly to the company. How are you tracking it? Oh, I'm not. I don't know how to track. Are you emailing anybody? I don't have anybody to email. Oh, okay. Well, hold on, Steve. Let's break down everything you did wrong so we can break down what you need to do right. Okay? It's that simple. You cannot build a business on just hopes and dreams. Hopes and dreams are incredible. They should be the fire to building the business, but you still have to take action. You still got to have a plan. So let's look at this guy. Let's say you have a funnel. I don't care where your funnel comes from. We don't have to build it. Okay? Go get a funnel from anybody out there. It doesn't matter. Okay? I know what's converting for USN. And when we do our premium funnel, there's no it's not going to matter. But again, for now, say you have a funnel, guys. Okay, you have a funnel. Here we go. And so you're now looking at traffic. Why did I say Udemy? To me, personally, there are outside vendors, and we'll be sharing outside vendors later. Udemy really takes care of us, the buyer, you, the buyer. If you are unsatisfied for any reason, let me tell you something. Udemy is going to be on your side. We got a refund because a guy was 3 clicks short of our clicks. They refunded us the balance. They're like, well, he didn't send you 3 clicks. Here's the money for those 3 clicks. And it was in less than 24 hours because he did not do what he's supposed to do. Now, that may not seem like a lot to you. It's $1.50, $2, $6. I can't remember. It was about 20 clicks he was short. But what I'm trying to tell you is Udemy's gonna protect you because it's a Udemy brand. It's the name. They're meant to put businesses and advertisers together. Solo traffic is great if you have a system. So let's go over how this works. This is the guy you found. So you logged into your Udemy account. You went to solo deals. You got your funnel. Okay, well, let's go to this one first. By the way, every time you click on solo deals, you might notice that they're rearranging of people. That just varies. I mean, there's a list of people for days. And I have someone new that I'm going to be testing out. I'm super excited to test him out because I saw something that he does that intrigues me. But anyway, so let's just go with this person here, right? Uzini Mod, okay? Uzini Mod. All right, first thing I do is I want to read. I want to know what's going on with this person. Look at this for a minute. Premium quality traffic, ready to go out now. Hey, pal, my subscriber, I want to see your offer. Here's my list. Best 4. Okay, now check this out. Best 4, telling you what they're good for. ClickBank offers, CPA offers, BizOp offers, hello, MLM offers. That's like affiliate marketing. That means that these people are looking for opportunities to make money online. And she even says it, make money online. It's MMO niche. Hundreds of subscribers at a daily, at least 80% tier 1 traffic. Okay, what does tier 1 mean? Tier 1 means the top 5 countries in the world with primarily American speaking as a language, right? The United States, United Kingdom, Canada, Australia, New Zealand. Okay? Those are the most top active countries for U.S. products and services in the world. Don't ask me why. Don't ask me how. Okay? That's just how it is. All I know. Top tier. You want at least 80% when you go to a buyer. So make sure you're paying attention to this point. Is it 80% minimum? You really want 85%, but 80% is not bad. You want to pay attention to everything they write. Only quality clicks will hit your link. But please keep in mind, sales are not guaranteed. Do not let this scare you. Okay? No one guarantees sales. Here's why. They don't know how good your offer is. They know their traffic likes make money offers. That's why they're building their list so much. But they don't know. Sorry, guys. That's someone texting me about my brother. Okay. They don't know how good your offer is, Steve. Okay? They don't know. They can't. It's something that they can't determine until they see it. And even then, it's like you have a great offer, but your landing page, I don't like it. And they can decline your landing page at any time that they want. It doesn't matter. They can decline it right before the order. You know what? Your page is not good. You got to go change it. We don't like it. Your ad copy is horrible. Go and change it. We don't like your imagery. We don't like how you portray your message. We don't like your sales page. Your landing page is great. Your sales page is horrible. It's not going to convert. And if they don't do that, they're going to test it. Because guess what? You pay them in advance. So when they deliver those clicks, unfortunately, if it doesn't convert and you get no opt-ins, that's not their fault. That's, oh my gosh, let me go back to the drawing board and build a real capture page, a real squeeze page, leading them to a sales page. What did I do wrong? Now we got to break down the squeeze page. What are we missing? What are we missing? What are we missing? Why didn't this work? Well, then you got to ask yourself, would you really opt into that? Okay, great. Now, if you would opt into it and you had 100 people look at it and they didn't opt into it, then you got to ask yourself, maybe I shouldn't think about if I would opt into it. And I would think about, how would somebody want to see this? Forget the way I feel. Let me think the opposite of the way I normally think, to get people to look at this page the right way. And we go into landing pages and all that stuff later on. But the point is, You don't want to use a corporate site, and you don't want to use a bad capture page because they can decline it. And they will decline corporate pages. They always do, right? So now that we know she's 80% tier 1 traffic, right? Now that we know she's MLM, BizOps, CPA, whatever, make money. So crowdfunding is okay. Even though it's not necessarily make money, but it's receiving. So it has something to do with money. Okay, so we're okay there. The next thing you want to look at is the type of visitors. So this will tell you what you're spending. You want 100 clicks to start. You want no mobile, but not all vendors will give you no mobile. So if you could see my price here, right? That'll be one of my links that we put in. You put your link there. You could say no mobile like that, and it costs $10 to do that. You could say only top tier. That's another $10. Okay. Or if you wanted only mobile, it's still $10. So any one of these that you select is $10. I suggest no mobile, but this capture page that we have built for those who are using it, it works on no mobile. Okay, so you can use it for no mobile if you chose to. Only mobile if you chose to. But I would do no mobile and top tier. Steve, can you take over for just a moment?
Yeah. Yeah, I wanted to cover one thing that Joe had said on top tier countries. Top tier countries are countries that primarily deal in credit cards. That's the importance of that top tier, meaning that these people have ample access to credit cards. Because as you go around the world, you're going to find some countries are not as accessible to credit cards and different types of debit cards. They just don't allow it. The banking systems don't allow it. The government doesn't allow it. So that's why they call them top tier countries. They are credit card ready. So when they see something, they can spontaneously buy, and they have the purchase power to do it. So as Joe was telling you, there's one gentleman that put some ads out for us, and he was doing a great job. I actually do like him as a solo vendor, but he did not, for some reason, one of his autoresponders wasn't working correctly, and he did not fulfill the obligation in a timely manner. He fulfilled the obligation, but not in a timely manner. He actually over-delivered, but not in a timely manner. And we had no say of that. It wasn't like we were asking Udemy to step in. They just notified us that, we're going to send you back some money to your account for the late deliveries of those clicks. So they're available with them. And what we've been doing with it is we've been working different vendors. Like he said, he prefers no mobile. Here's one of the good things that we did test. We tested, we didn't do only mobile, but we came in and we clicked off that checkbox that says no mobile. So the last guy we worked with had the opportunity to run mobile and non-mobile. And we wanted to see how the funnel system would respond, or how the people would respond to a mobile system of that funnel that we built. And it came back pretty good. I mean, we can show you results on that. Came back really, really good in our favor. So what it's saying is that the hook on the front, the Mercedes with the how can you take a measly $50 and flip it into $1,500 too, is actually catching people's attention on a mobile phone. Here's the problem with mobile phones. Just to give you the problem with them. People are always rushing with mobile phones. They're either going someplace, they're doing something. So when they're seeing these little bings come in, they got about really a 3-second attention span. So if you can't capture them within 3 seconds, chances of them going back on their phone and looking for you are slim. I won't say to none, but a slim. But what we have proven is that that capture page, that funnel that you have, that some of you have, is getting their attention very, very quickly, and it's even doing well on mobile devices. And here's what excites me about that. In today's world, there's more people on mobile devices than on laptops, and as the time goes on, that's only going to get more and more aggressive as these cell phones become more effective and people start to live with them. Just think, it used to be, people used to say that when you left the home without your wallet, you turn back around to get your wallet. Now you can say the same thing about a cell phone. When you leave the home without your cell phone, you kind of, wow, I got to go back and grab that cell phone. So we're becoming dependent as a society upon technology. And the problem with the cell phones, as I said to you, is as you're driving down the road, you don't want to crash. As you're in work, you don't want to get fired. As you're doing different things, you're moving around. You have very little time to be able to absorb any information coming in. You see it with texting and everything. You run through the text and you send back a two. I'll give you a call back. Okay, thank you. So the same thing's happening with the advertising. And that's one of the things about the mobile or the no mobile. Well, as we work through this thing and we start to test with money, we're finding out that mobile clicks are working just as well as the non-mobile clicks, meaning the laptop clicks. And as I said, on this one would be realistically, we would put in no mobile, so it's $53. If this is a good vendor, and from what I'm seeing, and Joe's going to show you how we can tell if she's a good vendor, we're probably getting back 2 to 3 signups off this person for 100 clicks. Now, it costs us $53 to buy these clicks. We're getting back 2 to 3 signups on them. That's pretty good average when you start to think about it. Plus, you're getting a ton of people clicking into your site, 50% that you're getting emails on that will turn into sales later on. Maybe not instantaneously, but as they get communicated upon, they'll turn into sales. But we're getting back $150 to spending $53. So when I say to you, you're getting back $2 for every dollar you spend, $3 for every dollar you spend. We're seeing that consistently. We're not guessing at it no longer. We're actually seeing it because we've learned a couple of tricks on how to deal with these people. And I can't shift down the page because I don't have control of the screen right now, but I know he'll be back on. He's just be patient with him as he's talking with his mom probably about his brother. And my heart goes out to the whole family because heck, I can remember that pretty well, running back and forth to the hospitals and actually living in the hospitals as we went through some of our trials and tribulations. I'm sure each and every one of you can too. Nobody's immune to surprises, tragedy, and illness. But anyway, so we go down and we take a look, and when he comes back in, he's going to show you some of the stuff that we look for. We look for sales, number one. Consistent sales. Do they have consistent sales? Because you want to make sure that they have a certain amount of sales before you go and purchase their traffic, because you know at that point you're sitting on quality traffic. So there's a little test that we do. We look anywhere between 3 to 5 sales in a short span of time with their traffic. Now, as we said, there's nothing guaranteed. It depends on the capture page system. But if they're a real vendor that's looking out for their business, they're going to come back to you and say, see, this capture page is just not going to perform. The sales funnel is not going to perform with my traffic. Do you have anything else, or we'd like to delay or refund your advertising until you can produce, or we can produce, an effective system for you that we know will entertain or get eyeballs onto your opportunity to our customers. So we haven't had that yet. We've actually asked that. We've tried to test the vendors to say, do you have a different capture page? And they're like, no, the funnel is fantastic. It's simple, it's informative, it's effective. And we're finding that the results are coming back exactly that way. So as you said, we probably had, as I tell you, almost every time we run, we're running with about 5 coming in, okay? And I probably speak out of the 5 customers, I probably speak to 2 of them. So the odds are being taken away that the automation is working, and the people are following through on what they have. Go ahead, Joe, I got you. Joe, you good? Don't mind me, guys. I hate sniffling, but I'm still getting over this flu like everybody else. So what we're seeing, Joe, when you get back in, he went on a hold, so maybe they call him back. So what we're basically doing with everything is we're defining who's working, who's not, and we're not guessing by putting you in front of them. We know who to put you in front of now as we go through, but we want to find a whole
Okay, sorry about that.
Go ahead, of marketers so that we don't oversaturate them. Look at it, Joe.
Yeah, so again, guys, the whole point is in finding traffic is you want to automate. That's the bottom line. Like I said, you can go get a funnel built from somebody else. You can build it yourself. I'll give you some pointers and tips, whatever you want to do. I just know what's converting. If you're serious about building this business, now, guys, when you saw this was, if you're serious about building a business, then build a funnel, build a sales funnel, get people to it, automate it, and then let the rest happen.
Hey,
Okay.
Joe, can you go back to that page you were just on?
Of course I can.
One thing, okay. I want you guys to look at subscribers today. Subscribers yesterday. May not sound like a lot, but that's 72 subscribers. Well, 71 because one unsubscribed, as you see today. Total subscribers so far is 326. That's probably off of a run, if I had to guess, about 120, about $160 is what we put into that to get those 326 subscribers. Plus, we walked away with about 15 sales. So we got our money back, but we're building our list. And what I broke into this call for was, in the beginning, I said to you, the money is in the list. So what we're building for is the future. They may not like USN, but they may like one of our other services, like A-Level or something else. So we're not losing them. We're not letting them go. We're just going to promote something different. Go ahead, Joe.
Yeah, and remember our first call, we talked about affiliate marketing. You're going to be able to get into programs where you can promote to your list and people are going to buy right away because you're sending good information. When you create an email series, it's all about value. It's not just about the sell. It's about the value, because once you have another product, they're going to want to know what is it. Oh, I don't like that, but I love this. And even though this costs $3,000 to join, I'm going to pay it. This sounds amazing. And they've been giving me so much value. Awesome. And that is the key when you're doing in the business. Listen, you guys are in the best place at the right time. The internet is it's growing an extreme amount. It's growing an extreme amount. Robert Henderson, I see you just dropped in to Udemy. Very good. So again, let me show you how to use it. So you're going to go through let's do this one more time. Solo deals, log into your account, solo deals, click on who you want, right? Let's go to this guy. Why not? Read this information, please. You need to know what you're dealing with. Are they A1? Are they T1? 90% T1 traffic, and they're going to give you 10% more clicks than you order. That is super awesome. That is a minimum of 10% over delivery. Sweet. They can, okay, let's go back. Let's see. Let's go to 100. You can go 50 to 75, but you should probably do 100 clicks, because to be honest with you, you're not going to see very good numbers on anything less than 100. And when you're testing somebody, never do more than 2. Okay, never do more than 200 when you're first testing. Even though it's cheap, even though you can get 200 visitors to your site for $83, and you're looking at 30 to 40% opt-in rate, right? Which means 30 to 40% of those people are going to come here unless you got a good solo ad vendor who's doing even more, 60, 75%. Some do that, right? So 100 to start, no more than 200. Okay. You can see your price here. You put your link here. This isn't what you just saw there is a tracking link. Yes, something that you don't have yet, but it allows me not to just depend on Udemy for my clicks, but I actually track every single click. Why? I want to know what's going on with my traffic. It's important, at least to me, right? So $43. Again, if you wanted to go only top tier, when they're 90%, there's no need for you to push only top tier. Even when they're 80%, like I said, if they're less than that, they're 60%, then you could say, I only want top tier. There's no need for you to pay extra 10 cents or $10 for top tier when they're 90% or higher. That's crazy. And even at 80%, I wouldn't do it. No mobile, USN is mobile. Now, Gerald, I don't know that your site is mobile. I don't know that it's mobile. How can we gauge if it's mobile? Well, I'm glad you asked. Watch, let me show you. Let's go and edit this page. Okay. Now, this is what it looks like for someone on mobile. Look at that. They get that Mercedes-Benz signs right there. Same thing, opt-in. That's what it looks like on mobile, but it's not as long because it's shorter. Obviously, mobile is shorter. That's mobile. Okay? As simple as pie. That's mobile. How do I know? Because I clicked on mobile, right? That's what it looks like on desktop. That's what it looks like on mobile. So I know it's converting. I know that my button still looks good. I know that they can still put the information in, and I know my message is still clear as day. And in my background, you see a nice car, period. So I know it still looks good, right? You want to make sure that these components are important. So if I know it works on mobile, and I know my offer isn't like where they have to sign up for a whole bunch of stuff at one time, but it's only one thing, right? Look, Gerald, I don't know if the sales page looks good on mobile. You know what? You're right. Let's just look. and see how it looks on mobile. That's desktop. I mean, is it looking okay on mobile? I don't know. Let's find out. Let's go to mobile. Yes, look. Fantastic on mobile. Fantastic on mobile, guys. Fantastic on mobile. Look at that. Fantastic testimonials. These actually shouldn't be on mobile, but we'll leave them on there anyway. The point is, if they want to scroll all the way down, they can look at testimonials on mobile. Looks great. Okay, that's mobile. They can scroll on their phone, guys. Just pretend this is your phone. You're scrolling down. Super. So if I know my sales page and I know everything works on a mobile, do I really have to go with no mobile traffic? This is a one-time sign up. So mobile traffic is okay. In fact, mobile traffic is really good for this offer. It's really good for this offer, right? So don't waste time on no mobile. If it's 90% top tier, leave it there, 90%. Put your link in here, click add to cart, confirm the buy, and you're good to go. Add your PayPal or your debit card or whatever you want to do, and you're done. You can even see where a lot of their traffic comes from. It's just tell you right here. United States, Alaska, United States. I mean, look, everywhere. I mean, and then 19% here, there, everywhere, right? Here, you know, my stuff here, Canada. Not bad. Not bad. Now, this is one of the most important factors, what I'm about to show you. See this where it says December 23rd, 2018, got to sell. You want to make sure you see this green thumb sells up at least in the last 30 days, at least, I'd say 4 to 5 times minimum. 4 to 5 times minimum, okay? Obviously, you can see that they have thumbs up multiple times in December and then November, but what about now? Well, in order to do that now, you would go here, down below all of this stuff, right? These are all below this stuff here. And you want to look at these here. They got to sell January 23rd. Let's see. We go back to December 23rd and see if there's any more sales. Any more good sales. So no, these people have not left reviews yet. Green thumbs up. That means they got to sell. That means they got to sell. Okay, 23rd. That's 3. Okay. So that's not enough for me with this seller. Okay, I want to see 4 in the last 30 days. Now, they haven't gotten a lot of reviews either. Like, normally the reviews look much better than this. So we go to the next one. Click here. They're up here, so they do good. Obviously, they do great, but not great enough for sales. For sales. But then again, it could have been all those offers. So you might want to test them. They're promoting, these people that it says promoted, they're promoting themselves on Udemy so they can get more people to buy. Buyers list included. Same situation, 40 cents a click. Guys, don't pay 65 cents a click unless you've been sending traffic. Start out with a lower amount. 100 clicks, once again. I'm not worried about top tier because this person here is 90% with the 10% over delivery. Very good, very buyer response. What are they good at? Consent to MLM, BizOp, work from home, crypto, etc., etc., etc. Right? Okay. Again, you can kind of see what the traffic average is. Now we want to see what kind of results he's gotten. I can't move any further on this fella. See that? That means that he doesn't have enough feedback. So I'm not going to use him. Solo ad deals, same thing. Take the time to go through. Okay, I'm going to 100 clicks. So we know what our price is, 43. Name is Daniel, 55 cents a click. Not bad. I still would say stay between 40 and you don't want to go too low. Anybody doing 25 cents a click is not good, and even 35 cents is too low. Okay, I don't think it's good traffic. You want to do 40 cents, I'd say 40 to 60 cents max. And to be honest with you, even 55 cents is high. But 40 to 60 cents is okay. Try to stay around the 40 mark, the 40, 45 cents, 50 if you can. So you're going to go through and look at if they got any green thumbs up. That means sales, okay? Again, this guy doesn't have enough reviews for me. So now I'm going to go to find a seller. When you go to find a seller, you can filter how you want to find them. You can sort by ratings, less to more. So if you wanted to go ratings, you could go by high ratings, or you could go by sales, right? Those who have more sales. So you can see who has more sales. Now you're going to get to higher clicks on these guys. You're going to pay higher clicks, but still, it's worth looking at it and kind of going through to see. And it'll filter based on that, right? And then you can add them to your favorite. And you can reset all your filters and do it all over again. Okay? So you want to make sure that you're seeing some sales on these guys so that you can send your traffic to them. So this guy says 100% tier 1 guaranteed. Highly doubt that. Highly doubt anyone does 100%. But whatever. 43 cents a click. No worried about that. The link goes there. Add to cart. But before you add to cart, you want to see. Now look at this. Okay. This is good to see here. Sales, and look at the date. Pay attention to the dates. You want the last 30 days. We're still in January. This guy's got 4 or 5. There we go. 4 sales. I'm happy. Okay. But I just want to make sure that I'm not seeing something because he wants me to see it. So scrolling down, just checking out everything. Because most of them will take a screenshot because these are actual reviews, right? And then they've got so many people who haven't reviewed yet because this traffic is not old yet. So if that does happen, where they have an image of reviews, just make sure you verify down here that they've got people still buying traffic, right? And as you can see, people are still buying traffic, so they're solid. But keep that in mind, okay? And you might actually see a solo ad vendor buy from a solo ad vendor. I see Linda everywhere. So does anybody have any questions on solo ads and why they're important to your business? Automation, anything like that? If you do, open up your mic and talk to me. You can also chat in the box. Let me know. Charles, can you unmute everyone for now so I can see who has questions?
Unmute. You guys can just click on the bottom. You got your microphone. Just click it if you want help with it. But this is the time to take that knowledge, guys. It's important.
And remember, the link to sign up for Udemy doesn't cost anything to sign up, guys. It's in the chat box. I thought I put it in there. Sign up for it. You're going to need it for your business, okay? Whether you're spending money. And again, you're not looking to spend money one time and then, oh my gosh, I'm going to make all this money. You need to be consistent. So if you got to spend $40 a week in your company to build that list is what's going to make you a lot of money over time. I'm telling you. And if we really hound down for the next 90 days and you guys join the 90-day blitz that we're going to set up, because the 90-day blitz is important. That's when everybody's giving it all they got for 90 days. Consistency will be the key. That's what a blitz is for. It allows the entire team to go to work. Remember, guys, I'm just an outside party, but I've done this for many teams, and it works. The best part is you guys got automation, and you guys are one of the only teams in USN with this kind of power.
Hey, this is Stella. I just wanted to pop in here.
Hi, Stella.
Hi. What I wanted to, as you're talking, of course, I love the whole system. It's so great. It's really what I've been looking for, and I've been in marketing and business many years. But this is the best thing going, I think, personally for me. But I also want to comment. You excellent education on the solo ads, and I mean, you're just doing a fabulous job. What I wanted to say is we also have to look at the other side of the coin, and that is when we might be spending $60 or whatever on these ads on a consistent basis, but you have to remember you're doing it to get money in. Every time somebody opts in and donates, ka-ching. The more people you get donating, the more money you make. And it's not only outgoing, it's outgoing to double or triple or quadruple on the incoming.
Yeah, Stella, I love that. I love that mindset because, if you go and open up a McDonald's franchise, I can promise you it's a lot more money and it's a lot less. It's going to take a lot more time to break even, right? In a business like this, and again, you talk about receiving donations because this is the type of business that we're in. We're in the crowdfunding industry. The most important factor is, yes, you are building almost a commodity with your list. I mean, this list will allow you right here. to
Freedom.
grow over and over and over again with multiple offers, and with USN being the forefront. And USN is an amazing system. You just need a system USN is an amazing business model and a platform. You need a system to get people to that platform to allow you to not have to take so much time out of your day. And like, again, what Stella was saying, she's been in this industry for a long time. She probably knows it's very hard when you don't have automation. It's very hard when you have to go out and try to do this all on your own, because it takes a lot of time, and you got to be consistent in emailing people. You got to be consistent in messaging people on Facebook or any social media platform. Where with this, yes, you have to be consistent with emailing, but imagine setting it up yourself. One day on a Sunday, you write 3 to 7 emails. They go, you set them up. They're going to go out automatically. They're going to do their thing with the right training, with the right understanding on how to do it. You won't have to spend so much time spinning your wheels wondering, what do I do next? Because the system will do it. Being consistent and bringing traffic to you, okay? There's the key. Bringing traffic to you allows you to take a step back and let the system work for you for a minute. So you can take a nice breather, grab a glass of wine, and wait. You're not going to be busy 24/7, and you shouldn't be. Now, unless you want to do social media marketing on a free level, you can. We can go over that. There's free ways to get in social media marketing, but there's a certain way you have to do it. It has to appeal to the masses, and I'll show you guys that later on. But it's all about the system, and it's all about being consistent and putting in what your business needs. So you're either going to put in the money or you're going to put in the time, or you can put in both. But one or the other. You're either going to put in the money to build your company fast, quickly, build your list. This I'm telling you guys, this is one of the most important factors of your business, especially if you decide in a year you've made a lot of money with USN, you want to do something else. You got a powerhouse here. What do you want to promote? What do you want to do to help other people? Okay, not everybody, and you're going to learn how to segment these lists from people who are in one opportunity, from another opportunity. This is all going to be taught to you. Okay, but the point is, you got to be consistent in driving that traffic. Now, again, you could spend the money and drive traffic using Udemy and solo ad vendors that we will kind of get you guys to learn about and educate. Remember, we don't control the solo ad vendors. Okay, we just use them, and we know we're getting results. I can't guarantee you sales. Steve can't guarantee you sales. Charles can't guarantee you sales. Stella can't guarantee you sales. No one can. But what we can guarantee you is that if you do the action, you're going to get the result. It may not be right away. But I promise you, I've done 90-day blitzes. I've helped a lot of teams. Some people fall off the wagon. They're upset because they don't see results in the first 24 hours. And I tell you, if you can't consistently run a business for 90 days, you're not running a business. What you're doing is you're running a hobby. Be consistent for 90 days. Tell yourself from February 1st until 90 days later, I'm going to consistently drive traffic to my business. I'm going to consistently have a good follow-up series. I'm going to get on these training calls. I'm going to learn the stuff that I can do to apply it to my business with my team and people that join my business. I'm going to make them get on these calls so they can learn the same thing. Guys, regardless of whatever paid service we're offering to help you, take advantage of the free stuff too. That's why we're here. Ask me questions. That's what I'm here for. Because at the end of the day, we need to build it, and we need to build it quickly for everyone so you guys can see the result, share the result, and bring in more people so we can start getting people to receive and donate so the USN can grow the way we want it to grow. Okay, for the vision that Charles has, so that it actually does make a difference. All right, so any other questions?
Yes, Gerald, I have a question. This is Renee.
Hi, Renee.
Hi, how are you?
Good, you?
Great. I'm really enjoying this, and I do understand about the importance of driving traffic. I host a TV show here in Michigan, as well as I do a radio show. So these things are important to me, and not only that, the capture page is important too. And I'm very, very serious about building this business. And as Steve said, money is in the list.
Correct.
Money is in your list, and you always want to drive some traffic to you. But I need to know, how can I get in touch with you? Because I need to speak with you in regards to this capture page.
Renee, I will get Charles your number. I promise you. How's that?
Okay.
I will get
Okay.
Charles your number. And the reason I'm not giving it out is Gerald's got some medical stuff that he's going through, so I don't want to pressure him with anything more. But I promise you, I will get you in. I will give him your number.
Yeah, Renee. Actually, let me do this because I think I can. Uh, uh, yeah, text her my number, Steve, please.
I'm texting.
And guys, for anybody that actually wants my contact number, on this call, let me just give it to you guys because.
You want to?
But yeah, I want to. But here's the thing, guys. Just know, I promise you, if I don't answer right away, I'm not ignoring you. I promise you that. I'm in the midst of building multiple funnels, doing multiple things. I've got a company that I'm setting up and things like that. But I will get back with you. All right. So just so you know that I'm serious. Now, remember, I'm an outside consultant, kind of helping Steve with things and whatnot. But let me go ahead and give you all my numbers. So write this number down. This is my cell number. Okay, it's 636, and I guess I'll just type it anyway, but it's 636-795-9075. So for those who don't know, 636-795-9075. And you can text me right now with your name, and I'll store you in my phone. Just text me. I have an iPhone, so just text, hey, Gerald, this is so-and-so from so-and-so, right, with USN. Want to talk about this or want to talk about that, and we can text back and forth for a while, and eventually we'll have our phone calls. Like first, Renee, who wants to talk about the funnel, she can call me in a little bit. So that's my number, guys. Just be patient with me, please.
Thank you.
Guys, a heads up. You're
You're
welcome.
welcome, Renee. You guys,
heads up.
I'm gonna just cut in. We got the Super Bowl coming up, and I bring this up for a reason. Have any of you heard of a company called Budweiser? I'm sure you have. Everybody has. Why is Budweiser going to spend $1 million and $2 million to do commercials at the Super Bowl? Do they need to? Is it going to make them any more known? What they're doing is they're keeping the competitors at bay. So they're keeping their name alive, and it's going to cost them $2 million to do advertising on Super Bowl weekend, just for the fact that they want to stay relevant in their own marketplace. So I'm telling you, the power of advertisement is truly a game changer in everything that you do. The other thing I was going to bring up is, like Gerald said, you can do free advertising on Facebook, and it does work if you know how to work it, or any social media platform. But all you got to do is get one negative person, and there's a ton of them out there, to pop on your page and spoil your fruit in an instant because they're jealous of you, or they just don't like it for whatever reason. They just pop on your page. How many times did you set up a post and you had some naysayer pop on it? Just like we had on the call today, whether you want to call them out or not, we had on the call today. There's always somebody who's looking to take you down. So solo ads are a good way of running it and running it effectively. And I'm telling you, for the dollar, it is so worth it. You try getting that kind of exposure with Facebook advertising. Come back and tell me about that. You'll be about $270.
And I love what Steve said there, guys. For those of you still on the call, I've done Facebook ads, and I Steve will tell you, I love them. I love them, love them, love them. But they're hard when it comes to anything money related, right? They're hard when it comes to health and fitness, even. It's tricky. It takes time. It takes a lot of testing. You're gonna spend a nice penny. You're gonna spend hundreds. Believe me, you can spend hundreds on Facebook before you see results. Hundreds. Gotcha, Stella. So you're very welcome. And we get into, I love Facebook, and again, I'm going to go into teaching you guys that, but solo, like for the fastest result, guys, for what I am seeing based on what Steve, the data I'm seeing with Steve, because I can see all this stuff and what he's done. The fastest thing I've seen is the funnel that we have with the list that we're building, right? With solo ads. It just works. I can't give you a magic answer except that the funnel's good, the breakdown of the funnel's good, the sales page is great, the traffic, we're very big on doing research before we go and buy traffic. I remember when I talked to Charles, and Steve the first time when I decided we were going to do this thing together, I was going to give them my advice and help them. And Charles had said, Gerald, I bought traffic and it sucks. It's never worked. And I thought, Okay, where were you sending them? Right? Where were you sending them? So I explained to them some things and showed us some things, and like, well, let's test it. Let's just go for it. And I was going through a lot at the time, being in and out of the hospital, but we wound up testing it, and they were like, "Oh my gosh, okay, I see. Could it do better than it's doing?" And ever since then, we've been growing and testing it. So then I thought, you know what, the whole entire team, what if everyone could benefit from this? And that's the key. The key is that everyone benefits from it. Guys, I don't come on here to gloat or to make you feel like you don't have the knowledge. I come here to share the knowledge and give you an opportunity to build what you already have. You don't need to join anything else, at least not right now. Focus on what you got. It's a winner. This opportunity to receive and donate in this platform is a winner. All you have to do is take advantage of how to build it. That's it. Whether it's me, whether it's, I don't care who you go to do what you need to do. Do it. You want to get on Wix and build a capture page? Get on Wix. It's a free site. Go build a capture page.
Here's another eye opener for you, Renee. You're gonna love this, Renee. You're gonna love this. You see, they show me right now subscribers. What if that was 10,000, 20,000 subscribers, which it will be, and we'll show you the updates on that. But you mastered one thing, like Joe's showing you right now, whether it be solo ads, Facebook advertisement, your own product, Silver. Rini, you have your own products out there, whether it's the TV show or the alkaline water. And you started to just take that, your own product, and introduce it to that email list. Do you think it would be worth building it up to that? Do you think it'd be worth the $500 you put into it along the way to get it built up to that, what you would get back in return? So don't be shallow thinking on this. Broad range your mind, because as Gerald said, when he came on, we did say to him, we know people that did solo ads, it didn't work. Miss Judy King, one of our people, you guys know her, you heard her name. She spent about $1,000 on solo ads, did not get one sign up, not one. She got about 700 emails, but not one sign up. We didn't know any better, me and Charles, on this, so we were like, well, solo ads don't work. What didn't work was the solo provider. We didn't qualify him, number one. He took her ad, which was direct to USN, never told her she needed a funnel. This is all stuff we're starting to realize now. Ran her traffic to a USN company site and came back empty-handed. And her agreement with that after 2 times was solo ads don't work. Well, I don't think it was the solo ads. I think it was where she was running the traffic to, which I wish she was on to understand now. Maybe she would get a little better opinion or better view at what happened to her traffic. And me and Charles had done it too, and we didn't get results, but we were running it right to a company page. So we know the power of a funnel. And the funnel is the key to the front door. It's like, I don't know, a beautiful house door versus a screen door. It's just a difference in the introduction of the product and the whole system. And like I said, as people start to see company funnels, they become immune to them. That's why all these companies, when you go into their back office, they have 8, 9 different capture pages, hoping that when this one that everybody's using gets overwhelmed or overused, you'll switch up to another one. And even solo providers will tell us when we're done with this capture page, when they feel that it's been put out there enough, they're going to say, hey, you think you can change the front end of that capture page? So with that being said, Joe, you go ahead. I'm done with everything. I hope you guys got some knowledge out of this and some education, because once again, the knowledge that you're getting, once you utilize it, once you learn it, once you do it, you can now package it and sell it to who? 326 people and growing.
Yeah, I mean, and that's it, guys. That's all I have. I am not doing funnels any longer at the $97 mark. They're
We had told them on that they were going to run out.
Okay, good. Yeah, they did run out.
They're done.
They're done. I don't know what the new pricing is on funnels. Get with Steve on that. What is it, Steve? $197?
$197 right now, because we had to upgrade the.
Basically $200.
And guys,
yeah.
I'll tell you the lift up on that, so you don't think that we're trying to make money on it.
Right.
We came in on a basic package. That package was like $97 a month plus the bells and whistles to keep it running monthly. That's why we offered the 10, 15 funnels that we put out there. Once we got that only allowed us 20 funnels, and we have our home. So we had to upgrade to another package, and that package is 5 times more. than the $97 a month to keep it, because they only have certain levels to upgrade to. So that's where we're at right now. And unfortunately, I told you guys that, we were going to limit those funnels to get jump on it. And if you did, you made a smart move. Glad Money, I think you want to say something. You want to come on out? Glad. I see them come open. I don't know.
If anybody has any questions, before we end our call.
I think Glad Money's trying to ask you a question right now.
Okay, is that the noise that I'm hearing?
Problems with the speaker? Ty to me, payment processing. Ty, great question. Wednesday, I am going to throw a call for you guys on a payment processor that is powerful right now. I don't know all the information on it. Actually, I was on a webinar before I jumped on this one, and I had to jump off that webinar halfway through. That's another reason I was running a little late. But I'm going to try to I'm going to go through the site today and pick up all of the keys on this, but it is powerful. So
Steve, today's Wednesday.
Today is Wednesday. That's right. Sorry, Friday, guys. I'm telling you, I don't even know what day of the week it is. It really doesn't matter because I work from home. That's a beautiful thing. Glad, thank you. Glad wanted to say that this was a great training. Thank you, Glad. Thank you for your trust and everything. Ty, I promise you will send, okay, my video. That's got to be Robert Henderson, right? We'll have your video. I think Ty is Robert Henderson. Yes, okay. We'll have your video loaded up on your page by tonight, and everybody else's, Robert. I just got, okay. Thank you, buddy. I just got caught up with email writing, and then I jumped on that processor call. But we do have a good processor, and as I said, USN has already accepted this processor as their house payment processor. So we're going to have another chance to go at it. And yes, it does give affiliate commissions. It's in 90 countries, and it is a hot one now. And as I was hearing tonight, that these debit cards that you go and buy from Walmart, they're going to become illegal very shortly. You're not going to be able to load up anymore in Walmart. The government throws all of that in with fraud, money fraud. People that, listen, when you're struggling, everything goes against you, whether it's interest rates, loans. People, they just look at you. If you're not in credit card debt or you're not credit card worthy, you're not worthy. And the reason that they look at you that way, to be perfectly honest with you, it's a lot easier to track credit than it is to track cash. And that's the problem with the government. And anybody that's dealing in cash is a drug dealer or a money launderer. And that's how they look at it. It's just one picture, whether you are or you're not. That's how the government views you. And I'm sorry to say, but that's the truth. But go ahead, Joe. I'm good. We will put on, I'm good. I'm here now. Gerald must have popped up, but I will get a webinar set up for Friday. I will go, if I got to stay up tonight, tomorrow to get all the information down, I'll get all the information down and I will send it out to you all. But it's a new payment processor. It is, as a matter of fact, the owner of the payment processor is the developer for the platform of Visa MasterCard. He developed that platform. So he's breaking off on his own and he's coming out with a new card. And the card is powerful, and the perks are powerful. So give me a little chance to go over that. And that's the reason that Charles Morgan jumped on that card, because he knows how powerful it is. So with that being said, what do you say, guys? We go home, we go enjoy our families. I don't even know what time it is. I really don't care what time it is, but we go and enjoy our families for a little while. I got some work to do. It's almost 11 o'clock at night. Love each and every one of you. Thank you for staying on so long with us. We did a 2-hour run tonight. I hope you got some information, and more importantly, I hope you utilize that information. Before we shut this down, can anybody go in chat and copy and paste that Udemy link, because you're going to need it. You're going to need it. Here's the reason why you're going to need it. That link is associated with myself. That's also going to help you with the buyers when you're going in, because they're going to know that you're dealing with someone who's buying on a regular basis. So you're not going to want to lose a whole slew of people trying to play games with anyone. Not that I think they will, but it's just an insurance policy as you go into it, and you might as well utilize it. It's not going to cost you anything to insure yourself, because we know the right questions, and we also drill down on them when we speak with them. They don't get away easy with our ads. To me, whether it's 40 cents or 70 cents, it's not the cost, it's the action behind it that I'm expecting. So they got to give me the best of what they got, and I got to, in return, give them the best of what we have. So with that being said, love each and every one of you. We'll be back on Friday night. I will get it all straightened out. One new message. Hold on, Ray. Might be Ray. We still good getting our own Weber account? Yes. Yes, you're still good. Do you have, Robert, do you have the link for Weber? If you don't, I think I can get it for you somewhere, somehow. Should we still get our own Weber account? You know, yeah. Why let somebody else control your destiny, whether it's me or anyone else? So I'm just telling you the truth. Right now, if you're not financially fit, we will run your Weber account for you. We will not cheat you in any way with your leads. I won't market Sunny Money's leads, links to your leads. But honestly, get your own Weber as soon as you can.
I just put the link in the chat.
Thank you, Joe. It's what is it? A free trial for $1 or something? $1 trial?
I think it's free for 30 days, and then it's $19 a month.
Yeah. Charles, do you know on that one? Charlie O?
Gerald was right. It's free, and then afterwards, it's $19 a month.
Okay.
10,000 subscribers.
Once you get it set up, you can let us know. We'll link it up for you. We'll link it up for you and everything. And it's easy. It goes right to you, and you can manage it. And if you want, we can do a training one night on Weber. That's cool, right, Joe?
Yeah.
We'll do a
Fine
10,
by me.
15-minute training on Weber.
Fine by me.
This way you know how to go around Weber and it doesn't overwhelm you. Because I get overwhelmed by all this stuff. I truly do. But then after the next day when I wake up, it starts to sink in. And then after a week, it becomes natural. So
Let me tell you guys, I wasn't born a genius. Okay. Listen, this took years of learning and implementation and practice. And, I'm trying to give you guys a short version of it, but don't hesitate to ask questions. Guys, on these calls, I beg you, talk to me, talk to Steve, talk to Charles, ask us questions, because at the end of the day, it's not just what you need, or what we can build for you or any. It's what else can we help you with? Like if you have an idea and you just don't know how to make it work, then let me help you. Okay, Gerald, I want to advertise this way, but I don't know how to do it. I want to market like this, but I just don't know what to say. I just don't know how to say it. Okay, great. Let me give you my expertise, and maybe it'll help you with what you already know or what you already want to do. Maybe it'll make that light bulb go off. Maybe it won't at all. But at least you've given an effort to get help, because remember, 2 minds are greater than 1, always. And it only takes someone hearing an idea for thinking, oh, wow, you know what? Well, maybe we can do it this way because I never thought about that, right? So just keep that in mind. Ask questions. This is not, guys, if you think this is a short-term thing and in 2 months everyone's gone, you're going to be wrong, okay? You're going to be wrong. Give it 90 days. Join the 90-day blitz. There's going to be a message going out about that. We're going to craft some stuff up. Text will go out to the entire team at some point about this 90-day blitz. I think Friday we need to have a call regarding the 90-day blitz, to be honest with you. That's going to be the multi-payment processor, 90-day blitz. What does it mean? We're going to go over everything we've talked about so far on one call, but it's going to be the short version of it because, and then next week.
Repetition is king.
Next week, and if we have time Friday, we'll go over Weber. But I know for sure next week we will. So Friday's call should be payment processor. Steve will handle that. And then we'll go over what we've gone over already to this point, right? Just re-educating. Repetition is key, like Steve said, so you guys can get it. And then we'll probably go through Weber as a whole. How does it work? How to use it? Maybe go back through Udemy just for those who missed it, and go from there. So, guys, thanks for being here tonight. I really appreciate your time. I apologize for the inconvenience. I wish you all a wonderful night.
Ciao, everybody. Have a good week. And I'll be texting you out over the next couple of days.